Today's video is going to be a response to a couple of questions I had asked online. And the first question was, what's the difference between the centerline punch, hitting with the bottom 3 knuckles, and why when we do the low punch, you hit with the top 2 knuckles? Well, the reason for that is because as the arm extends out with the centerline punch and the elbow is rotating down, your arm will naturally rotate over, causing the strike point to be the bottom 3 knuckles. Now, as I roll down to low punch, all right, now the strike point is going to be the top 2 knuckles. Now, the important thing to remember whenever you do any punch in Wing Chun is to keep the wrist relaxed. Do not tense up your wrist at all, ever. If you do that and you strike something, you're asking for an injury to occur. When you go to do the punch, whether it's the centerline punch or the low punch, I have to keep my wrist relaxed so that when the strike happens, my wrist and ultimately forearm can naturally fall into place and be supporting the fist. All right, and if I do the low punch, it's the same thing. This has to fall into place and be supported by the wrist and forearm naturally. If I try to tense up my wrist in any way when I go to do that strike, I'm telling you, it's not going to be a good day for you. So remember, I have to keep that wrist relaxed. The snap happens naturally as the acceleration comes out with the arm as the strike is happening. All right, so the second question I had was, when we do the pull form, all right, we open with this motion where the pull slides down the shoulder and I throw the pull out. Now, what that develops is actually a higher level of coordination because, like I've said, when you're doing any of the forms, all right, you don't want to just develop it in the big picture where it's just your arm doing the motion, but ultimately the body throwing the whole arm out there. The body, arms, legs, all coordinated as one true structure. And that's what you're learning to do here with this simple motion. I'm coming from here and I'm using my body to throw the pole out. All right. Now, it's not just the body, but it's ultimately, like I said, the body and the arms working together. You're always striving for that level of coordination. And all of that, even deeper seated, is to control the center of gravity to make all of that function and happen. So that's what you're developing with the punches and with this opening pole. All right. Good luck.